Curtis Kelly looked pretty good in your scrimmage the other day. Can you talk about his development, what he's doing well right now?
Yeah, Kurt's a good player. I mean, Kurt was a good player in high school. Kurt was one of those guys that everyone envisioned as being one and done, or whatever you want to call that. Things didn't work out at UConn. He's come here. He's recommitted himself, and he's a real talented guy. And now it's on him to get that rust of sitting out. And his second year at UConn, he dislocated an elbow, so he couldn't even practice for a long period of time because of an injury. So he's got to just continue to grow, and the thing that he's got to learn is consistency. That's the place where he's got to show the most growth here early in the year, is just understanding how consistent you have to be if you really want to be good.
Can you break down the strengths and challenges with your men inside, your big man right now?
Outside of Luis Colon, none of them have ever played for Kansas State. Jamar played for us last year, played a bunch. We've kind of slid him over to the 3. So he's trying to learn something brand new. He never did that last year. He wasn't prepared to do it, didn't understand how to do it, wasn't committed to working as hard as he needed to work to make that transition. Well, he did that this offseason. He grew in that department. So since he showed me the commitment to grow, to work at it, then I've given him the opportunity. And he's taking advantage of it. He's making that transition, and he's doing fairly well at it for this point of the year. But Curtis never, I don't care how good he is, and I just told you I think he's a real talented player. He's never put on a uniform for us. He hasn't played in an arena with 13,000 people in a long time. Wally Judge, like I told you guys 2 years ago, he was worried about a high school prom a couple months ago. Now we're expecting him to come in here and understand what it takes to win a Big 12 game. Same thing with Jordan Enriquez. I'm extremely pleased with those guys. Don't misunderstand my words. I'm excited to coach them. I'm excited that they're going to wear our uniforms. But those 3 guys have never played a second for us. So it's a little different when you practice in an empty gym and then you line up and there's 13,000 people, officials, and a team with another uniform on trying to beat your brains in.
Seeing those guys, you know, recruiting them, getting them here during the summer, from that time till now, how have you seen their games already start to develop?
Well, unfortunately, due to the great rules that are in place, we bring all our freshmen on campus, yet we're not allowed to ever be around in anything that they do. So the only thing that we can gauge is with their commitment to the weight room and the stuff that Scott Greeno does with them, whether or not they're going to have a work ethic. They were tremendous in there. Those first-year guys were tremendous in there.